laced with wine. He sucked in a breath. No, there is nothing for me if I turn back. This is my chance to... His brother's face filled his mind, smiling, controlling, ruling him. Then his mother, her lips twisted, judging, discounting. Matter. Gethin has arranged a marriage for me, to the daughter of the poorest baron in Arden, I think. Is she pretty? Rin said, still smiling but with an edge in her voice. I have only met her once. No, I cannot even remember what she looks like. He looked at the cauldron on its spit. I must do this. Please. And in return, what would you give me? The whole realm of Arden. I shall govern it and bow to you, my High Queen. She smiled, teeth glinting. I like the sound of that. But there is more to this than Arden. So much more. This is about the God War. About Azroth, made flesh. I know, he whispered. The fear of it almost a solid thing, dripping from his tongue, choking him, but exciting him too. Are you scared? Rin said, her eyes holding him. Yes, but I will see it through. I have counted the cost. Good. Come then. She raised a hand and clicked her fingers. A hulking shadow emerged from the trees and stepped into the firelight. A giant. He stood a man and a half tall, his face pale, all sharp angles and ridged bone, small black eyes glittering under a thick-boned brow. A long black moustache hung to his chest, knotted with leather. Tattoos swirled up one arm, a creeping, thorn-thick vine disappearing under a chainmail sleeve, the rest of him wrapped in leather and fur. He carried a man in his arms, bound at wrist and ankle, as effortlessly as if it were a child. This is Uthas of the Benothi, Rin said with a wave of her hand. He shares our allegiances, has helped me in the past. The giant drew near to the cauldron and dropped the man in his arms to the ground, a groan rising from the figure as it writhed feebly on the forest floor. Help him stand, Uthas. The giant bent over, grabbed a handful of the man's hair and heaved him from the ground. The captive's face was bruised and swollen, dried blood crusting his cheeks and lips. His clothes were ragged and torn, but Evnis could still make out the wolf crest of Arden on his battered leather cuirass. The man tried to say something through broken lips, spittle dribbling from one corner of his mouth. Rin said nothing, drew a knife from her belt and cut the captive's throat. Dark blood spurted, and the man sagged in his captor's grip. The giant held him forward, angling him so that his blood poured into the cauldron. Evnis fought the urge to step back, to turn and run. Rin was muttering, a low guttural chanting, then a wisp of steam curled up from the cauldron. Evnis leaned forward, staring. A great gust of wind swept the glade. A figure took form in the vapour, twisting, turning. The smell of things long dead, rotting, hit the back of Evnis's throat. He gagged, but could not tear his eyes away from where two pinpricks glowed, eyes, a worn, ancient face forming about them. It appeared noble, wise, sad, then lined, proud, stern. Evnis blinked, and for a moment the face became reptilian, the eddying steam giving the appearance of wings unfurling, stretched, leathery. He shivered. Azroth, whispered Rin, falling to her knees. What do you desire? A sibilant voice asked. Evnis swallowed, his mouth dry. I must take what is owed me, step out from my brother's shadow, see it through. Power, he rasped. Then louder, taking a deep breath. Power. I would rule, my brother, all of Arden.